Hello. Well, there is no twig show unless I do a twig show. And here I am. I happen to be awake. So I thought I'd come on board, come online and see what, if anything, is happening out there in YouTube land. So I hope you guys are all good. Sorry, there's not been quite so much video from me coming out just lately. But, well, I think you guys know the score and, we'll get back there. We will get back there. Starting right here, right now, with another twig show. Hi, Ariel. Doing your dishes, and Holly Deshane is here. Hi to you. Erin's son is sadly going to be out when this happens, but hopefully she is going to join us at the end. We will see where the end is. We will see where the end comes. But here I am, got my cards, got my head on, got my glass of water, and I've put my Instagram up on the screen there because before I was doing as many YouTube videos as I've been doing recently, I was on Instagram just about every day, doing kind of pick a card readings, that kind of thing. And I'm going to be trying to do some more of that, actually, because I certainly need to be taking it a fair bit more easy than I was taking it before. And Instagram seems a pretty good way to do that. Also on Instagram, I offer voicemail readings, which are the only way to go for me at the moment, because with a voicemail reading, I can kind of set a time, agree a time with you, and actually send a voicemail reading at that time when I may not be kind of up to coming on and doing a Zoom reading or anything like that. So that's the way I'm going at the moment. Follow me on Instagram, guys, for yet more stuff. That's all I can say. We'll see what happens. Hello, Libra lady. Hello. Let me see. Oh, everyone's coming in now. This is great. Hello, Libra lady. Hello, Twainer. Great to see you too, Holly, by the way. Yeah, I'm feeling very well, thanks, Libra lady, and I hope your work is not too hard. But employers like to get the most out of us, do they not? So Twainer Bernard is with us. Great to have you, Twainer. Great to see you there in the chat. And Linda Bishop too. Beverly Spencer here. And who else? Whoa, Larissa Jeffrey is here. Linda Bishop, Mary Hernandez Walker, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. Hi, great to see you, Ron. Thanks for coming in, my friend. This is really good news. People turning up already. Kind of impromptu, this. I almost forgot that I was going to do this today. Well, I didn't, but I forgot that today was Wednesday. So here we go. I'm having a shake up and doing some Moonology cards here. We'll start off with the Moonology card for everyone. And what we've got here is this one. It is bring love into the situation. Okay. And I'm sure Ron and his unconditional love would back me up on that one. You can do nothing better than bring love into a situation. It is the card for new moon in Aquarius. The moon right now is about halfway up. I can't see her in the sky right this minute. I had a look outside. It is dark here because it is 4 minutes past 7 here in UK as I'm doing this show. And I had a look outside, but we've got clouds across the moon tonight, whatever. But maybe you'll be able to see Grandmother Moon actually going forward. You never know. That would be rather nice, wouldn't it? So here we are. Wow. Linda has just dropped another channel to come here. Well, that is very good of you, Linda. Thank you so much. I hope it is worthy of you doing that. I really do. I will do my best here. I'm always doing my best. So, guys, lots of friendly messages coming in on the chat and through Gmail, so saying how you're doing, are you okay? And I'm very happy to say I'm doing pretty well at the moment, thanks. I am actually wearing a heart monitor right now. Such is the crazy state of the British Health Service that it's pretty good. It doesn't sort of cost us much. We have to pay a little bit every month, but it's pretty inexpensive compared to a lot of places. So I can't really complain. But they're very short of beds and spaces and places and things like that. So rather than kind of keep me in for tests, they've sent me, I'm wired up to this monitor thing that I've got in my pocket at the moment. And then I send that in on Friday and they analyze it and get back to me sometime. I hope it's going to look good. It feels good. Everything kind of feels good at the moment. So, things are going well. The only thing is I'm not actually allowed to drive yet for it's a bit over a week till I'm allowed to drive again. So no driving videos coming through at the moment, but it is going to be it is going to be fun to get out on the road again and do that, because I love driving around in Merlin World. So, right, let's see what we've got then. Twainer is saying, happy to be here. My sister-in-law now lives with us. Been very busy. 2 patients now. All right. Well, Twainer, you are really quite the nurse, aren't you, Twainer? You're, you know, I know you end up putting off a lot of your own sort of projects, but for those of you who don't know Twainer, she is quite a selfless kind of a lady, actually, and puts a lot of love out there. And just like that card that we drew right at the beginning, bring love into the situation. You can't do a better thing than that. And Twainer, I'm sure your reward in heaven will be great. Really, and I hope I hope your reward in this world is going to be great as well. Actually, I really do. But hey, thanks so much for being here, Twainer. Let me just put that back on the screen a second. Guys, follow me on Instagram for astro_truth. /thingy is my Instagram address. Just go on Instagram and type in for astro_truth. I think I've got a beard in the profile picture. I think that's the one. Never quite sure with Instagram, actually. But I'm going to be doing more on Instagram, and it's going to be stuff you can kind of interact with in your own time, basically. That's what it's all about. Larissa is saying our aurora borealis is beautiful. Yeah, I bet it is, actually. The heavens are looking really gorgeous at the moment. And I do have another channel going, actually, which is actually called For Astro Truth with no underscore, unlike the Instagram address. You just got to grab whatever address is free, really, with these things. But that's my other channel, and I look at astrology, and I look at general celestial events that are going on. I watch a website called spaceweather.com, spaceweather.com. It's a real good website, actually, and it's based on astronomy rather than astrology. It's not really a spiritual website, but it lets you know what's going on in the heavens. And yeah, there are some beautiful sights to be seen up in the heavens at the moment. Hello to you, Mary Pat. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you here. Mary says, all we need is love. This is a very true thing. And love, and I guess peace as well. You know, all we are saying is give peace a chance, as the song goes. No. Hello. Stephen is here. Oh, I can't stay. Hey, sorry, mate. I wish I was doing these at a regular sort of time again. I'm going to try and make this my regular time. But I do keep falling asleep at the moment, and I'm told that that's good because it's my brain repairing itself. And, you know, it's amazing how the brain can repair itself. The first time I had a stroke was about 30 years ago, and they hadn't discovered that about the brain at the time. They said you would have, that I would have about 2 years to recover. And after that, I'd be stuck like I was. But 9 years later, I was still recovering. I think I probably still am now, actually. And the secret would seem to be always be trying to learn something, you know? Always try to learn something. It sort of keeps the neuroplastics going, or whatever they're called. I don't really know what they're called, and I don't really know how it works. But always be looking for something new. And that's really good spiritual advice as well, actually. Always be looking around for something new, because life is change. And on a spiritual level, that is very strongly understood, you know, up in the heavens. And you know, heaven on earth. Heaven is a place on earth, like the song says. Heaven is all around us. It really is. Always hydrate yourself with nice filtered water. That tastes nice and clean. Doesn't taste of anything except water. I love that. It sort of keeps the thing pure. It really does. Red Hat Cat is with us. Great stuff. Great stuff. And yeah, Beverly, yeah, I must not overdo. This is it. I've got to be pretty careful about not overdoing stuff. I really have. But I'm not really, you know, I'm pretty well not overdoing stuff, to be honest. And I see Scape, thanks for that. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. It's really nice to be here with you guys. Because I live miles from anywhere, I do kind of get withdrawals if I don't come on board and talk to you, you know, so I'm really glad you're here. And I really feel you guys have been here for me, and a lot of you have been sending healing, and I really appreciate it, actually, because I wouldn't be anything like as doing as well as I am if you guys weren't sending healing. I'm sure of that. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for that. Now then, Larissa is asking, please, may I have a card? Yes, you most certainly may. And guys, if you want to ask for a card, please go ahead and do that sort of early-ish in the show, because I do run out of energy a bit quicker than I used to at the moment. First deck in my hand, that's just kind of popped into my hand as I was feeling around for a deck, is this one, Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. So this is the card I'm going to pull for you, Larissa. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, let's have a quick shuffle and see what happens. Someone's new to my channel. Let me just say hello. Charles Carey. Hello, Charles. New to my channel. Well, and I'm new to your friendship, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you find much to enjoy here. I'm kind of running under par at the moment because I haven't been well recently, but getting loads better all the time with all the healing coming in. Hi, Earth Mama, by the way. Great to have you. And if I haven't mentioned you yet, like Erin O'Nugent, for example, welcome to absolutely all of you. It's great to have you on board. It really is. So a card for Larissa. Here we go. Deep replenishment. Wow. This is what I'm doing at the moment as well. Come on, camera, focus. Is that camera going to focus, I wonder? Well, it's reasonably focused. I can just about make it out. I'm going to read what it says. It says, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. So, Larissa, I'm getting the feeling you're sort of out there a lot doing stuff. And I really, you know, those words out there came to me. So I guess you're out and about in the world, and that is a fantastic thing to do. You know, the pandemic and all the stuff the world's been going through for the last couple of years has kept a lot of us sort of almost pinned down, not able to be like socially mobile and doing stuff. And Larissa, I'm feeling that you're out there, you're doing stuff, you're doing great stuff. But, you know, it says here, retreat, rest, and be held. And just let the universe hold you, okay? It's not just the universe. You have spirit people, I'm sure, people in the spirit realms who are part of sending this message to you. They have your back. Spirit has your back, Larissa. So just try and kind of be a bit more laid back if you can. I don't see you as the sort of person who wants to just stop and rest altogether. But do take it a bit easier, because the last thing you want is to suddenly blow up like I did. You know, it's just, you can easily, in this world, you can easily end up burning the candle at both ends. And it becomes a problem then. And it's a pity, you know. It leaves you with an empty vessel, Larissa, and you can't pour from that empty vessel. And that's not you. You like to be kind of doing stuff. It says here, you say here, it's hard to sit. I'm an Aries. Well, you know, fair enough. We are what we are. But if you can just take some time, that's great. You know, you don't have to sort of retreat from the world forever. If you just take a few minutes for yourself every day and sit quietly just for a few minutes, it's surprising how strongly the inspiration can come through then. You know, it really is. And Mary, everything's moving quick. Everything's moving quick in the chat. Mary Hernandez Walker said something good there about me being a teacher. Well, thank you, Mary, but it is my spirit guides working through me. I would be absolutely nothing at all without them. I'm sure of that. And all I'm really doing is kind of passing on eternal knowledge, and a lot of the time just reminding you guys of it, because, you know, a lot of you on here are very spiritual people. In fact, I think most of you are, and I'm sure you all know a lot too. It's just a bit like when you pull yourself a card, it reminds you of one aspect of what's going on, and sort of hopefully helps you that way. And when I pull a card, I hope that reinforces it a bit, because here I am across the pond from most of you, and you know, when someone remote, when someone who doesn't actually know your exact situation pulls a card and it rings true for you, then it gives you some kind of evidence, a little bit of proof, really, that spirit are on the case and spirit know what's going on, and the angels too. So anyway, there we go. Thank you, Larissa. Seascape, does spirit think I'm on the right track, psychically connected? Let's take a look. I feel this is a tarot question, right? And I've been shying away from the tarot deck a bit too much lately in my readings, because Well, oracle cards, they're just right there and in your face and very kind of immediate. The tarot is quite a complicated sort of wisdom, but it is an ancient wisdom. It's just that I'm kind of quite forgetful at the moment and I don't totally fully remember what all the meanings of the cards are. But let's be guided by spirit, cut the deck randomly and pull a card for Seascape. On the question, does spirit think I'm on the right track? Psychically connected. Here we go. Well, I would say yes. Right, what we've got here is the 9 of Swords. So air sign energy, all right? The answers are blowing in the wind, and that is a real good energy in psychic terms, okay? I really do feel you are connected. See if I can just get this card at an angle where everyone can see it and the light isn't glaring in it. What we've got here is the White Rabbit waking up in the middle of the night. The clock there says it's either 20 past 2 or 10 past 4 a.m. I think it's 20 past 2 a.m. And it's just like waking up in the night. So I guess you've got some concerns, Seascape. I guess this is becoming a bit of a worry for you, but you needn't worry. Just the fact that we've got this card here shows that spirit know what you're going through there. So yeah, definitely psychically connected. The thing to do is try not to be too concerned. I feel like you want to do a lot, Seascape, and it's coming from the best motives within you. You want to do a lot because you see the trouble in the world, you see what people are going through, and you want to kind of help as a psychic kind of person, not just help yourself, but help others too. That's a wonderful thing. But there are so many things we can do within the psychic realm of work. You know, there's mediumship, there's card readings, there's tarot, there's oracle, there's healing. I could talk and talk and talk about all the different forms of psychic energy that we can work with, and slowly they build up. You know, there's no saying you've just got to work with one, but for the moment, Seascape, I want to tell you, just kind of, rather than trying to deal with all these things, all these 9 swords that seem to be hanging over your head representing all these different possibilities, just try and work with one possibility at a time, maybe 2 or 3. You know, you're quite a knowledgeable person. No need to hide your light under a bushel, and no need to cut down and cut back unnecessarily. But don't try to do it all at once, my friend. And the answer is, though, yeah, spirit definitely think you're on the right track. It's just that you're on rather a lot of other tracks as well. Cut it down to the one thing that means the most to you. Just do some work on that, Seascape, and that is going to be really empowering for you. And that's going to remind you of all the possibilities, all the things you can do, and all the things you could be doing. Laura Carlson, thank you very much. You're saying I look great. I'm sure you look great as well. I'm kind of like psychically envisaging you beyond the camera, and I bet you look great too. I'm sure you do. And sending me healing all the time. Well, thank you very much. And actually, yeah, a lot of you guys have been sending healing, and it is so much appreciated. It really is. So thank you so much for that, Laura. Okay, just scrolling through the chat. Hi, Sharon Sipe, by the way. Fantastic to have you with us, Sharon. So Elizabeth Hayes is asking, may I have a card for the week? Okay, let's do another tarot card. That last one went well. I remembered what it was supposed to mean, and Spirit jumped in and gave me this stuff there. So let's have a good old shuffle now for a card for Elizabeth Hayes, and we'll find out where we are going and where Elizabeth is going, which is really what it's all about. Oh, okay. 7 of Cups. Right, Elizabeth, this is actually a bit similar to what I was saying to Seascape a minute ago. So there's a lot going on, right, in your life at the moment. And I feel that you're desperately trying to make sense of a situation which, when you look back on it in time to come, you're going to realize there wasn't a lot of clarity about. Okay, Alice is doing the right thing here. She's looking away from this wall of illusions. Right, and there are 4 candles there. So the thing to do is turn to the angels as you're going through the next sort of 7 days or so, because we did ask for this to be for the week ahead. Well, it's Wednesday, but there's always a week ahead. Let's face it. I used to listen to a guy on radio shows called Less Visible, and he was a great spiritual commentator, but he was a real doom and gloom merchant. And at the end of every show, he used to end by saying, I'll see you next week, if there is one. And of course, there'll be a next week. So that's come to me to say to you for some reason, Elizabeth. I'm sure that's going to mean something to you. But there are 4 candles there. So that's the angel number, isn't it? And it's good natural light. So focus on what's natural. Focus on what's really you, and turn away, like Alice is doing, from all the illusions that are being shown to you at the moment. And Elizabeth is saying, yes, a lot of confusion and a lot hidden. Absolutely. Okay. Well, if it's hidden from you, don't worry about it. If it's hidden from you, Elizabeth, there's nothing you can do about it. So you might as well just turn around, live your life, and stuff will come to you when it needs to. Okay. It's not like you'll be cutting yourself off from anything, Elizabeth. Well, I hope that helps you. I really do. Let me just quickly remind everybody about Instagram. There is my Instagram profile thing there, 4astro_truth. That's my Instagram. Because I'm taking it a bit easier and not putting out so many videos, there are going to be some picker cards and things like that and daily astrology coming up on Instagram. Also, that's the place for to message me to get a voicemail reading. Okay, I do voicemail readings. You can choose the number of cards, and the price varies according to that. And what I do is, because you can only send 1-minute messages on Instagram and Facebook Messenger, I'll pull a card and I'll do 3 minutes on each card, basically. So if you have a 5-card reading, you'll get a 15-minute reading, 15 1-minute voice messages, and then you can get back to me at your leisure and ask any questions you want to. So Instagram, basically. And as Twainer just popped up on the screen there, yeah, want a great reading? Hey, contact Andy. And there is my email address as well. You can email me for a reading, okay? I'm not doing Zoom readings just at the moment because I keep falling asleep and not much gets done when I fall asleep because I'm sleeping, but that's my brain repairing itself, so I'm going with the flow. But contact me on my Gmail address there, okay? And we will fix something up if you want a private reading. I'm very, very happy to do that for you. And here's another one that Twainer has popped up. Thank you so much for your help with this, Twainer. Show Andy some love with a cup of coffee at coffee.com/twig or paypal.me/twigbrother. Now then, Donna was telling me the other day, Donna Wittereed, she was saying that she's been trying to send me some donations through coffee, and the PayPal link isn't working on my coffee.com at the moment. Crazy stuff. So maybe PayPal is the one to go with. paypal.me/twigbrother. Your help is greatly appreciated because I'm not getting much work done at the moment. So I'd really appreciate anyone who can support me in my work with that. Very much indeed. I really, really would. Okay. Now then, Patricia would like to be a moderator. I wonder if I can... I'm just going to see if I can do that at this moment, right? But I've got to click off and just do this. No, and just do this. No, I'm not getting the option, Patricia, but I'll fix that, okay? I'll have to go on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard right now, coming to YouTube through StreamYard. But I'll go on YouTube, yeah, and I will make you a moderator, Patricia. Thanks very much. That's a kind offer. Hello, May Yang. Nice to have you with us. A little late, but I'm here. Well, I was a little bit late actually advertising this one. So there we go. The thing is, the people who are meant to be here are here, and you're meant to be here, May. So thanks so much for joining us. Hi, Karen Johnson as well, by the way. And yeah, this is great. New people turning up left, right, and center, and the old crowd too. What would I do without the old crowd? Okay. Now, I know I have missed some stuff here, so I'm just going to scroll up a bit and look. Thank you for that, Martin. I don't see much difference with you, so the problem seems to be repaired well. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I think it is actually, and I really appreciate you saying that. The only thing is, I run out of energy a bit quicker than I used to. I get tired a bit more quickly than I used to because it was a brain thing, really. But what happens is the heart something like a tiny blood clot forms in the heart, and it's not enough to cause a heart attack, but it travels to the brain, it gets jammed up there, and it creates pressure. So it's something to do with my heart. So I'm taking it very, very easy at the moment. Kind of had quite a shock there. Now then, Judith Cash has a question about her cat. Judith, sorry I missed that. Please type your question in again if you wouldn't mind. I'm scrolling up to look for it. And we love cats on this channel. I'm a big style cat lover, and I know a lot of you guys are. Hi, Flowing, by the way, if I didn't say hi to you before, sorry, but great to have you with us. Hi, D Brown. I will do you a card quite soon, but I'm looking for what Judith's going to do at the moment. Okay. In fact, let's go to D Brown now. Judith, if you could pop your question in again. Oh, my cat, Carl, is okay, I'll come to you next, but I've got D on the screen at the moment. Can I get a card for the week, asks D. You most certainly can, my friend. Let's have a shuffle, and we'll pull you a tarot card. I'm pretty much a tarot reader. I read everything, really. Crystal ball, pendulums, oracle cards, and the tarot. But I've been a tarot reader for a lot longer than anything else. So let's do you a tarot card. Wow. Okay, here we go. Number 6, it's the Lovers. Okay, now I don't know if you're looking for romance, D, but if you are, this is a good card. I feel this is more to do with getting back in love with life, though. Not just life, specific people in life, maybe family members that you've been out of touch with. I feel that the love is going to be coming through and you're going to be feeling the love. Try to bring love into the situation as you go through the week as much as you can. Okay, important to do that. And it's not an easy looking love here. We've got this is the Alice in Wonderland, Tarot in Wonderland deck, all based on Alice in Wonderland. And Alice is cheerful, but the Queen of Hearts is not. And I don't think the king is really enjoying being married to her at the moment. But that's the nature of family. You can choose your friends, you can't choose your family. But at the same time, I think you're going to be feeling the love a lot more. But whatever happens in the week ahead, D, focus on love. Try and see only love in the situation. There's always some love there. Even when people are being very unloving, it's usually based on something loving that they're trying to show you or trying to withhold from you. But if you try and see where the love is going in this situation, D, you'll really, you couldn't look for a better thing than love. Hope that helps you, my friend. Let's come to Judith right now. And your cat, Carl, is ill. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that, Judith. Okay, right. I'm going to use the tarot again because I think it's going to give us an indication here. I really do. Okay, right. Now, I'm sure that Carl is going to be okay, right? I think you've been quite worried. I think this is just more than just any old illness. I think you've been this is quite worrying for you, Judith, and rightly so, I would say. But he's going to be fine, okay? Because what we've got here is the Strength card. And that's telling me that he's got the strength, because that was the question in my mind as I turned the card over. But it's also, Alice is really hugging this deer here to kind of bring healing in. Okay, and the truth of the matter is that is going to work. There's lots of turquoise here, so this is absolute truth. The love is working, and you are most definitely strong enough. But maybe some tough love is going to be needed going forward, Judith. I don't feel that's the case right now. But as you go forward, you're going to have to sort of try and let him roam a bit, let him live his life a bit, and maybe encourage him to do that as best you can. But give him loads of love, okay? And the spirit world are on the case too. There's lots of lapis lazuli kind of blue color in this card, so the spirit people are on the case. And I just got the feeling of sodalite as well, which is a very spiritual stone. As much as anything, a stone of connection, I guess. But it's also a stone of love, heartfelt love. So Carl is feeling the love from you in a big way. Keep on pouring out that love, okay? And I really feel strongly that he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be okay. Now, Flowing is very kindly sending Carl a speedy recovery. And guys, let's all send a bit of healing to poor Carl the cat here. I'm sure a lot of you have already, and I am doing now as well, because, well, cats, I absolutely, I just can't tell you how much I love cats, and I know a lot of you guys too do too. Some of you are dog people. I love dogs. I love animals. I live out in the country. There are cows about. There are sheep about. You know, I love them all. I really do. But there's something about cats. They've got a real strong spiritual presence about them, haven't they? And I think they're very well connected up spiritually. And the more love we show them, the more love we end up drawing into our own lives. So thanks for your question. And let's hope, Judith, everything turns out well. I think it's going to. I really, really do. Okay. Now then. Mary, now then, I actually don't have a PO box address, Mary. They're very expensive in UK, and I don't get enough stuff coming through to really justify do that. But yeah, I'll try and work something out. I'll try and come up with a mailing address, and I'll post it. You know, I'll do a community post and pop that up soon. I think that would be a good thing to do. So Jane the Seeker would like a card today, please. Yeah, well, it's going to be today. I'm not going on till midnight. I'll say that. So it's definitely going to be today. Card for today, maybe. Okay. Oh, this is a nice one. This is a real nice card to get. This is the it's upside down. It's the 10 of Pentacles, and I drew it upside down. So let's read this as a reversed card. It's not all bad. It's a wonderful card when it's the right way up, because it, you know, the Pentacles, very earthy energy. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the star signs involved there. The earth signs, the element of earth, grounding and everything. And it's also, you know, all about abundance. And the 10 of Pentacles is loads of abundance. And even though it's come out upside down, Jane, that abundance is coming to you, I'm absolutely sure. But the earthiness is what needs a bit of work. So try and be as grounded as you possibly can. Okay, good things are coming to you, Jane. I feel it's going to be there's going to be some prosperity. There's going to be some wealth energy coming in towards you. Don't know if that's today, but certainly very soon. You know, it's on its way in. It's coming to you. But be as grounded as possible, okay? The more grounded you are, the more success you're going to have. And I think, well, I'm saying I think it's financial, I think it's wealth, but it's prosperity. It's definitely some kind of prosperity, and ground yourself as much as possible. Okay, that is the advice of the cards and the spirit people. And Jane is sending everyone healing energy. This is wonderful to know. Okay, let's go to Twainer at the moment. Andy, may I have a card, please? Thank you. Of course, you may, Twainer. You are always very welcome to a card. Okay, and Jane says, perfect. I completely get it. Great. Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much, Jane. And thanks for the energy you bring, Jane. Lovely light energy. You all bring that. I'm just singling out Jane there, but that is true of everyone. Card for Twainer. Okay. What have we here? Oh, the Chariot. So, right. So you're very busy looking after people. I know, Twainer, because you mentioned it earlier. But look, even though this is quite an awkward journey, you've got the Chariot. You have got number 7, really positive, really powerful number. And so this is a reminder that you are still going places, okay? You don't really need initiation as a healer. You do so much healing, Twainer, and you put so much good energy out there. But I know you don't do it for selfish reasons at all. But what goes around comes around, and your journey is going to be accelerating no matter what. Thanks for that request, Twainer. I really hope that helps. Hi, Vivian. Nice to have you with us. Okay, and let's go to Erin at this point too. Okay, a theme card for October would be sweet. Okay, let's do a theme card for October. Now then, I'm being told to put down the tarot and pick up. Ooh. I haven't used this deck for a while. Messages from your animal spirit guides. Now, this is a challenge because the box is really hard to open. Soon as there we go, got it open. As soon as I get the box open, I can pull a card. Let's give it a quick shuffle, though. This deck has built up lots of energy, though. It hasn't been used for weeks. So, okay, I'm sure we'll get something of value here. Well, we always get something of value on the Twig Brothers show. I'm really, really sort of grateful and delighted for the way that works. Erin, here we go. It's Polar Bear. There is the polar bear. And it says, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Okay, and that's going to bring you great things, Erin. I'm sure it is. Speak your truth respectfully and compassionately. And just, detach from the outcome, basically, because a good outcome is certainly on its way to you. And the polar bear is a very strong animal. It has a lot of energy, and it's an animal that's much loved by children and young people. I don't think I'd want to actually encounter a polar bear up close and personal because they're a bit scary. But this is the thing, stand up for yourself, okay? You really, you deserve to be able to stand up for yourself, Erin, and you know how to do it. But speak that truth, you don't have to be a roaring lion to speak your truth. It's a shame to hold your truth back for fear of upsetting someone. Because if you speak your truth with compassion, it's going to be good. It's going to be the best thing for everyone concerned. So I hope that helps you, Erin, and thanks so much for that question. Right, okie dokie dokie. Oh, just need to go quiet for a second there. Margel says, polar bears and dogs are my favorite animal. They are a protector. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hi, Marge. By the way, I don't think I've met you before, Marge. Nice to have you with us. And also, Shari H. Nice to have you with us. Thanks for coming in. Andy, I'm so happy to see you back on and reading. Great stuff. Been praying hard for your recovery. I really appreciate that, Shari. I know a lot of you guys have been sending prayers, and although that energy sort of comes to me as a great big ball of powerful, loving, light energy, I feel it from each one of you. Every one of you that sends healing, I feel it, and it means so much. So thank you very much, Shari. I really appreciate it. And I'm loving reading again, actually. It's what I do. Marge says, I'm new. Love your channel. Glad you're doing well. Thank you so much, Marge. Well, I don't like to go on too much about this, but I've had some health problems, Marge, which you might not have noticed if you're new. But on the mend, I'm out. I'm doing great. I'm wearing a heart monitor at the moment, which has got to be sent back to the hospital to be looked at on Friday. Crazy world of Britain at the moment. We've got a health service and it's working, but an awful lot of the hospital stuff happens in your own home at the moment. But that's great because I couldn't do a live show in hospital and keep everyone awake. So, right. Well, right. Oh, hi, G. Kim. Hi, really nice to see you there, G. Hi, hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you good, my friend. I really do. Okay. Charles is asking, is it okay to read on yourself? Yes, I'm sure it is, my friend. I'm sure it is. The only thing is, right, and this is the value of going to a medium or a psychic or, a reader. When you read for yourself, it's very difficult to be detached from the outcome. And I'll give you an example. I'm going back about, 2008, 2009, I had a girlfriend who I loved so much, and we were getting on so well, and she ended it very, very suddenly. And I actually pulled some cards for myself, pulled some tarot cards and did a spread. And the overall meaning of this spread, particularly from the middle card, which is always the heart of the matter, but the whole spread was telling me it's over. Stop worrying about it. Stop thinking about it. It's over. Now, I genuinely, right, I didn't know whether it meant that the relationship was over and not to worry about it anymore, or the problem that caused the relationship to end was over and the relationship would come back. Wishful thinking, I admit it, but I was trying to be very, very honest with myself. And so for that reason, I would have been better off going to someone else to do a reading for me. It doesn't have to be a professional, you get a friend to do it, whatever. And sometimes it's good to go online. You can get certain websites will give you an automated tarot reading online, and those things work. They really do, Charles. But I think it's okay to read on yourself, really. You get a lot of experience that way. You just got to be really frank and honest with yourself, okay? Because it can come out very ambiguous because you can't help being attached to the outcome. That's all I'm saying, really. But, the divine wisdom is for everyone. No way should anyone try and keep it to themselves. And no reader should tell you, you've got to come to me for a reading. You should be able to kind of choose for yourself and read for yourself, because we can all tune in to the heavenly frequencies. We really can. Nothing's stopping us doing that. And by reading for ourselves, sometimes we start getting the experience that enables us to read for others and really make the most of that. So that's so positive. Hi, Rupali. Really nice to see you online, Rupali. Thanks so much for coming in. I'm feeling great, thanks. I'm doing great. Maybe if I could read the heart monitor, I'd think differently, but I feel absolutely fantastic. I keep running out of energy though, so it's going to be a shortish show tonight, but it'll build up. I'll be back. I am back, and I'm back and going places. But thanks for coming in, Rupali. Great to see you. It really is. Okay, Vivian very kindly posts this. Please support this channel, paypal.me/twigbrother. Please do, folks. That helps me no end. It really does. I'm not earning a lot at the moment, and that would really support me in my work if you can possibly do that. Let's go to Rupali again. I wanted to know about my friend. I asked you a couple of times now. I told you he seems to be interested. May I ask? Okay. Looking for my tarot deck here. What have we got for Rupali, please? Page of Cups. Right. There's good energy there, Rupali. There is really good positive energy there. But it's up to you, right? You hold all the cards in this situation. It's what you want to make of it. And if you don't want to make too much of it, if you don't want to make anything of it, that's up to you. It really is. Okay, and without further ado, what are Mayank's current intentions towards me, his current thoughts about me? He is sad and upset because I didn't open up to him. He isn't talking. Okay. Well, 8 of Pentacles. All right. I think you guys will be talking again soon. Okay, I really do. Don't worry about it, Rupali. 8 of Pentacles, lots of abundance there, lots of possibilities, but it's awkward. See, he's trying to draw his own pentacles with a pencil that's just too big to control, So things will improve, though, because the abundance is there. The positivity is there. It really is. Okay. Right. I'm going to try this, May. Okay, I'm going to try this. Okay, well, it came in a flash really quickly. Rufus. Okay, Rufus. Rufus. That's the name I've got here. Okay, I hope that helps you. I really do. Okay, I know I'm missing questions from people here, but hey, there we go. Erin says, welcome all, 42 good folks here. This is great. I really appreciate it, guys. Please hit the thumbs up. Drop a like on this video if you like it. It helps the channel no end. It really does. It really does. Okie dokie. Now, I've sort of lost control of the chat here a bit. But how do you lose I'm not really losing control of the chat because I'm not trying to control it in the first place, but I know I've missed some messages there. Sandra and Evans, Andy, I've got a friend wants me to pull cards for her. If I've got a headache, I don't. Yeah, I would really, I think that's really wise, actually. Sometimes we can feel like we're being a bit mean, but I promise you, you'd really have something to apologize for if you started pulling cards when you don't feel like it. Something in the energy is telling you not to there. And a headache, well, speaking as someone who's had 2 strokes, headaches are a big alarm bell for me. Just don't do anything that's going to mess with your head on that level, on any level, actually. Okay. There are people I refuse to read for, very, very rarely, but there are people I refuse to read for on rare occasions, because I don't know, it could be anything, but I've learned, just don't go there if you don't feel like it. Really. Hi, Ariel. Is there a message for me? Okie dokie. Right. Card I've got for you, Ariel. Number 16 in the major arcana. It is the Tower of Destruction. But there's a particular meaning to all of these cards. They have their own sort of meaning in tarot in Wonderland that goes with the traditional meaning. So things might feel as if they're coming apart, but it's not your fault, and it's going to be okay, because there are fireworks going off here and there's a big mess everywhere. But the fireworks are shedding light in their own way, and that's what's really important. Excuse me, guys, I've just dropped my cards all over the floor. And I've dropped the mouse. Let's just recover those. Can't shuffle a deck with half the cards on the floor. But yeah. Oh yeah, put it there. Right. Tower of Destruction. Okay. Whatever's been going on that's caused this, right? You're coming out the other side, and things are going to rebuild, and things are going to be good. Things are going to be even better than they were before, Ariel. So I hope that helps you. And thanks so much for your support and for your question. I'm going to skip right down to the bottom of the chat here and just kind of keep going that way. Okay. Ariel says, things are going away. Stuff is clearing out of my house. It is good. Oh, right. Great. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not really seeing this as a negative card. I mean, the Tower of Destruction never is. It scares people because it says there's big changes coming in, and things are never really going to be totally easy when we get the Tower of Destruction. But it's like, it never kills you, the Tower of Destruction. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't even change everything like the Death card suggests when that comes up. It's just, lots of changes are happening, and what doesn't kill you, which this won't, is going to make you stronger. Absolutely, for sure. Okay. Mei Yang, so cute. Thank you, Andy. You're very welcome. Sometimes I ask my guides a question and there's a name or a word immediately there. And then I go, is that just my imagination? I'm sure it's not. I'm sure that's truly the name is Rufus. I really am. Great. Jay Cat Lady, hello. Nice to have you with us, Jay. I am a cat gentleman myself. We're not supposed to use words like that anymore, but I guess we're all of an age. I guess we're all okay with that. So, Cat Lady, do you have a card for me, please? I surely do. Okay, and what I've got is, number 3, the Empress. All right, so you want to get that nature energy working for you as much as you can, Jay. That's the important thing. Okay, you have that nature connection. You have that earthiness about you. Make the most of it. Okay, and as Alice is brushing the Empress's hair there, right, let someone help you with that abundance. Okay, I think you've got someone around you who needs to learn a little bit about the ways of the earth and the general magic of life. See what you can teach that person, okay? Because as you help them, they will help you too. Okay, right. Larissa, yeah, thanks for that. Good point. Short reads, that is where it's at. I'm feeling the love. Thank you so much. And yeah, I've got to worry about my health a bit too. I really have. But yeah, I'm keeping it snappy as much as I can. And we're coming towards the end of this video at this moment, guys. I've got to kind of, call it a day at some point. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Ariel, gentlemen is good. We want more of them. I know what you mean, Ariel. I'll tell you what, right, and I'm very, very positive about this. The child who was my daughter is sort of interested in transitioning, more interested in being male than female. But at the same time, she's got a very interesting approach to it. And I notice a lot of young people have this now. A lot of other friends have this as well. It's sort of getting to the point where you don't really have to have surgery unless you want to. There's no bad thing if you want to, but you don't so much have to have surgery. We're all learning to understand that there's masculine in every female and there's feminine in every male, and I think we're getting towards a much better state of the universe generally in terms of that, because it's only social conditioning that says women have to be this and men have to be that. And I don't want to say too much more about that really, but things can be good just the way they are, really. I'm really sure of that. Lucy, let's go to your message from spirit guides, please. I'm going to do it with a card. Okay, Lucy, I'm going to do it with a card. And what I've got for you is the Knight of Cups. Okay, I'll let Spirit guide me to the cards. So I promise you this is Spirit-based message that's coming through now. Now, this is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so water sign energy, the element of water. Keep going with the flow, Lucy. All right, you've been working very well with your spirit guides, okay? And they're showing you new things, but occasionally it feels like they've just disappeared. They haven't. All it is they give you time to absorb all this superhuman knowledge that you're taking in. Now, the Knight of Cups in this deck is a knight, and he's a lover of fine wines. He's looking at the wine in his cup and thinking what wonderful wine it is. So think about what you've learned hiccups coming. Think about what you've learned recently, Lucy. That's the way to go, okay? But do keep going with the flow because it's going well for you. I feel that strongly. Okay. Hello, Leslie. It's Leslie Haskell, friend of mine from this side of the pond in Aberystwyth. Great to hear from you, Leslie. Thanks so much for coming on board. Any news for me? Okay. Well, I'm doing it with cards at the moment, okay? Giving my brain a bit of a rest and just using the cards. Two of Pentacles for you. So it's earthy, Leslie. Now, I know you've got a very earthly kind of energy and a connection with nature. I know that because I've met Leslie. Leslie has, in fact, chaired one of the spiritualist services that I sometimes conduct when the churches are open and the pandemic isn't keeping them all shut. So I know, Leslie, I know you've got that earthiness about you, Leslie. Okay, we've got ships coming in here in the shape of teacups with sails on. All right, so your ship is coming in. I'm sure of it. But it's going to be good to sit down and have a cup of tea with someone. It's kind of a one-to-one chat. It doesn't have to be tea. It could be like a drink of water. It could be anything. It doesn't even have to be a drink. But there's a sharing, a mutual kind of energy going on. Someone's coming around you. I think they've been around you for a while, actually, but they're going to come in a bit closer, share that knowledge with them. Also in life, just like the Hatter is doing in this card, it's Tarot in Wonderland. He's juggling these two pentacle symbols, okay? So there's got to be some juggling of responsibilities and stuff going on in your life at the moment, all right? I'm not seeing this as news, but the news is your ship is coming in. Don't know what the news exactly is, but your ship is coming in. What's in the ship? Who knows? But it's looking good. It's a really positive card. The Pentacles are always about abundance. So, Leslie, thanks for coming in. Hope that goes down well with you, and I hope that is bringing you what you would like to have. Hey! Nice to see you. True, we are learning to accept ourselves and others for who we really are. No need to label it or fit in a box. Just be. Yeah, this is it. I was interested in doing the transgender thing myself quite a few years ago now. And the reason I didn't go ahead with it is just that what I want to be is me, and I don't see why, just because I was born into a man's body, which I'm pretty happy with, actually. I don't see why I should have to see anything wrong with that. And I don't see why I can't have my feminine side and express it. So that's what I do. And the world is getting more and more like that, which is absolutely brilliant, really. Okay. Flowing, sending love and peace to all. Bellbird, hi. What is the meaning of the third density? I have no idea, right? But what you've done there is you've given me an idea for a video. So I'm going to research that and bring a video out about it soon. I honestly don't know. But what I will say is there are three states of matter when we talk about physical energy. There's like solid, liquid, and gas. And why wouldn't there be three different densities in the spiritual realms, eh? Interesting thought, very interesting thought, and thank you for that, Belle. Look out for that video. That is going to be coming up soonish. Okay, now then, Linda Bishop is asking, and this is one for all of us, can everyone send light around me, please? Last Thursday, landlord, friend, went Karen on me. Oh, called me the B word, etc. His response is to stay away from her. Yeah, right. Okay, well, guys, let's send that light, let's send that healing around Linda, not just around Linda, let's send that around her whole situation. And if you're into the violet flame, as I am, let's put the violet flame around Linda, okay? Because landlord situations get scary. They really do. They really do. Leslie's saying, I was hoping for a house, but I live near the harbour, so it may be a ship. Well, oh, I've shuffled the card back into the deck now, right? But that really was, if I'd known that was your question, well, you would have been feeding me, so that would have been no good. But that Two of Pentacles card there, that was right by a dock, right by a harbour with ships coming in. So that is, yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good in that case, Leslie. Hey, great stuff. Right, guys. Okay, Libra lady, I will very briefly do that, but I'm going to be drawing things to a close in a minute, okay, because we're close to an hour, and I don't want to sort of burn myself out, you know. It gets to the point, right, when the energy gets low, I just don't do such good readings, okay, so I'm going to stop the readings at this point, guys. Okay. And yeah, Libra lady, can you please talk about how you use the crystal ball? Very interesting. Okay, well, it's a very simple thing, really. Okay, like any crystal. I don't have my ball with me. It's on the other side of the room at the moment, and it weighs a ton. But just like any crystal, if you ever worked with a crystal, you can hold a crystal, or you can just kind of look at it from afar on a shelf. Just have it near you, on your person in a pocket, or just near you somewhere, and you'll get the energy from that crystal. Well, reading a crystal ball is just like that, but you hold the intent that you want to actually read it, do a reading either for yourself or for someone else. Now, you can look into it. Some people see things in the crystal ball. Some people close their eyes and hold the crystal ball, and all the information is there. It takes a little bit of time practicing and working with it, but it comes to you in the end, you know. And so people are different, and also crystal balls are different. There are some crystal balls that you see things in, some crystal balls that you get that feeling when you close your eyes. Different strokes for different folks, different messages from different kinds of crystal ball. Definitely, you know, a very kind of deep subject that, but a very simple way of connection. Really, you know, if you're interested in that, Libra lady, look for a crystal ball that appeals to you, okay? You'll know when you've found one that's right for you, that's good for you. Some people criticize I've got two crystal balls. One is Spanish aragonite, red, and the other one is green fluorite. And people sometimes tell me, well, if you're going to read a crystal ball, you should read a clear one. Not so, my friends. I'm sure I'd stake my whole reputation on that. It's a crystal ball that you're happy with. It really is. There's something about the roundness that helps us read them. There really is. But yeah, it's finding one that works for you. Vicky Ormsby, I'm very happy you made it through. Thank you, Vicky. I need a card, the white light of protection around you. Linda, great stuff. Go on then, one last card. This has got to be the last card at this point, okay? Because I know, you know, eventually I start running out of energy, and I'm getting to that point now. So last card of the session, it's the unicorn for you, Vicky. It says, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Okay? So I'll pretty much leave it at that, really, Vicky. I think if I try and read too much into that, I'll end up getting it wrong at this point. But, you know, unicorn, absolutely magical creatures, extinct in the physical realm, but very real, you know, in magical terms. And that magic is strong. So that is showing there's a lot of magic around anything creative. You use your imagination, Vicky, as you go through the time immediately ahead of you, okay? And it's going to take you places. It's going to do great things. Okay. So there we go. And on that note, let's look at what Beverly's put. Have a great night, everyone, says Beverly. And it's been a pleasure listening to you. It's been a pleasure knowing you're there listening, Beverly. It really is. Take care of yourself, my friend, says Beverly. Beverly, I say the same to you. Take care of yourself. And I'm going to give that to everyone. Take care of yourselves, friends. Absolutely great to have you around. And I've really enjoyed this session. I've managed to go on a bit longer. The first live after I was taken ill was 30 minutes. The last one was less than this. We've gone an hour here, and I'm really delighted. Not that you can put a time on it, but it just makes me feel like things are moving, and I can feel the energy's really good. So this is great. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, guys, because I will be coming at you with more videos and uploads as we go through the time ahead. So subscribe that way. You ain't going to miss anything, and that is all important because stuff is coming out all the time. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram, friends, okay? 4astro_truth is my Instagram. And I'll be there putting some sort of pick a card, probably 3-card pick a cards. They fit on an Instagram picture nicely in 3s. I'll be doing some of them, and there'll just be some Instagram content, basically, because it's just kind of easier to do than YouTube at times. I don't need the red hot internet connection that I've been lucky with tonight, but you know, Instagram, there's going to be more on Instagram, so check it out. Anyway, guys, yeah, with that, thank you so much. Don't forget, the first card I brought out on the show tonight was this one, Bring Love Into the Situation. Okay, so I'm giving that to absolutely all of you, sending my love out to you. I know you guys are sending it to each other and to me. I can feel it. So grateful. But always, always bring love into the situation. That's the way forward. That's the way ahead. Mwah, big love from me to all of you. Take good care of yourselves, friends, and I'll see you very soon in a future video. Love, light, blessings.